Hey everyone, Vazzy back here, and today I wanted to do another episode of comparing players from one NHL game to another. Today we'll be taking players from NHL 19 and seeing where they ended up in NHL 23. Again, full credit goes to NME3 for creating this concept for videos, and I did just want to note these are EA's ratings. These are not my own ratings. These are whatever the base ratings are in EA's NHL's games. So starting things off today, I wanted to take a look at Dallas Stars forward Jason Robertson, who in NHL 19 only had the rating of 65 overall with low top 6 potential. In NHL 23, he is rated 91 overall with medium elite potential. After simulating to the 2022-23 season in NHL 19, it does appear that Jason Robertson would come nowhere near to where he ended up in real life, only capping out at a 78 overall with low top 6 potential. When looking at Jason Robertson's stats for the past couple of years, you'll see he has done rather well in the AHL, but unfortunately at this point he has not debuted in the NHL yet. As we all know, currently, Jason Robertson is one of the best young players in the NHL, and unfortunately, in this simulation, he came nowhere near reaching this feat. The second player we'll be looking at today is Alexis Lafreniere, who in NHL 18 had a rating of 67 overall with high elite potential. In NHL 23, he was rated 82 overall with medium elite potential. It is interesting to see that after simulating up to the start of the 2022-23 season, Alexis Lafreniere really isn't that far off from where he currently is rated, as he is rated 84 overall and still has medium elite potential. It is interesting to see that after looking at Lafreniere's stats, they really aren't too far off from where he would end up in real life to this point, as he has played one NHL season putting up 29 points. Currently in his career, he has a career high in points of 39 that was set this year. Definitely not too far off from this simulation's result. The next player we'll be looking at today is Chicago Blackhawks forward Brandon Hagel, who in NHL 19 had a rating of 65 overall with AHL top 6 potential, and in NHL 23 he is rated 85 overall with medium top 6 potential. Unfortunately for Hagel, it just didn't work out in NHL 19, as he capped out at a 71 overall with AHL top 6 potential, likely to be in the AHL for the rest of his career. When looking at the stats for Hagel over the course of the simulation, again, it's nothing too special. They're okay AHL numbers, but it's nothing in comparison to his numbers that he put up with Tampa Bay this past season, as he put up 64 points at the NHL level, quite far off from the simulation's result. The last player we'll be looking at today is Montreal Canadiens captain Nick Suzuki, who in NHL 19 had a rating of 67 overall with medium top 6 potential. In NHL 23, EA has him rated at 87 overall with medium elite potential. And when simulating up to the 2022-23 season, you'll see that Nick Suzuki actually got up to a respectable 83 overall and kept his medium top 6 potential. Definitely not as good as where he currently got it with Montreal, but definitely not as bad as some of the players we have seen when simulating. And lastly, when looking at Nick Suzuki's stats for the past couple of seasons, he actually hasn't done too bad. In his current last season, he put up 47 points, which isn't too bad, but in comparison to his 60 plus points in back-to-back seasons with Montreal, he does fall a little bit short of where he ended up in real life. And that's going to do it for today's video. Again, I hope you all enjoyed this video today, as this has been a concept I have really liked, going over old players' ratings and potentials, and seeing what EA had them rated at in previous games. Let me know what game I should try this with next, and until then, I'll see you all in the next one.